Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. On December 17, 2024 at 7:45 p.m., Baltimore City Police responded to a house in Armstead Gardens, a house they had been to at least 10 times before for domestic violence. Neighbors who called police heard arguing and a woman yelling for help. 46-year-old Charles Myers would not open the door for officers. An officer who had been there in the past asked to see Krystal. Myers then went upstairs yelling for her to get up. This gave Myers the opportunity to flee from the home. Officers forced entry and found 42-year-old Krystal, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I know I am, Praharnpap, suffering from trauma, face down in the bathroom. Krystal had been smothered by a plastic bag and had an electrical cord wrapped around her body. Paramedics arrived and pronounced her deceased at the scene. Officers began searching the neighborhood for Myers and located him at 8:38 p.m. Myers had scratches and bruises on his face and hands. An autopsy determined that Krystal had died from blunt force injuries to the head, neck, torso, and extremities. Charles Myers was subsequently charged with first and second degree murder and first and second degree assault. On July 22, 2025, Charles Myers pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 40 years. 23-year-old Lilly had a 1-year-old daughter with her boyfriend, 24-year-old Cameron Morrell. On February 18, 2024, at 5:25 a.m., Baltimore County Police responded to a call for gunshots and a woman screaming. Lilly had crashed her car near her apartment after being shot. There were shell casings on the dashboard of the driver's side, as Lilly had been shot multiple times. A patio door at her apartment was open. Inside the apartment were gun cleaning brushes and handgun cartridges scattered throughout the hallway. Found on a nightstand was a gun holster. Also found was a half-empty box of bullets in a book bag and a passport belonging to Cameron Morrell. Shell casings in Asia's car matched to the bullets found in the apartment. In investigating Cameron Morrell, it was found that he was a security guard with a permit for a Glock 9mm. Morrell had called out of work after the shooting, claiming his daughter was sick. However, another family member had his daughter. Police arrested Cameron Morrell at his mom's house in Dundalk, Maryland, where his gun was seized. He was charged with first-degree murder and use of a gun in a violent crime. On May 2, 2025, Cameron Morrell was found guilty. Interestingly, his old Facebook page has his name as, quote, Killer Cam, end quote. On July 18, 2025, he was sentenced to 75 years, which he is appealing. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murder case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.